Hello, fight fans. Welcome back to More Than a Fight podcast. I am your host, Jose Alfredo Alcázar. This is your co-host.
One.
And then we have behind the camera,
John.
And this will be episode 57, part 2, where we touch on the other fights that happened on Saturday night. We're going to kick it off with David Morrell against Yamaguchi. Falcao Yamaguchi. Thank you. Brasileiro, if I'm not mistaken. But Japanese descendant?
No, he doesn't look Japanese to me. He just has a Japanese name.
Oh, okay. But anyway, well, this one was pretty short, Juanillo. What did you think of it?
Morrell did what he had to do to command a title shot. So,
Yeah.
And that's what he did. He asked for it afterward.
Ooh, poor
First
Yamaguchi,
round
man.
knockout.
Oof.
Yeah, he did what he had to do. And Yamaguchi only had one loss. So
I hope he got paid. I hope he at least made at least 50,000. Maybe. I hope more than that, but damn.
yeah,
Morrell starched him.
so hopefully Morrell versus Benavidez soon.
Yes.
That's really what they're going for. And I mean,
And
what else is there to say?
That's pretty crazy because this was only Morrell's 8th fight, no?
8th or 9th, but
I'm pretty sure it was his
Falcao?
8th. But anyway,
Yeah, no, it is his 8th or 9th fight now, right?
oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this was his 9th.
Yeah,
Got it.
and then Falcao actually got 150.
Oh, good for him. Good for him. Yeah, because Morrell came out to make a statement, and he sure as hell did. I don't know if Showtime wants to put him in just yet. I mean, if they do, I'm all for it.
they've been
Let's
calling
get it done.
for a title fight since he was like 5 fights in. So yeah,
Right.
no, it's gonna happen.
So David
But
Benavidez?
would you want to see? No, yeah, Benavidez versus Morrell is a lot more interesting than Demetrius's. I hate saying that because I'm a Demetrius Bubu Andrade fan, but I think you're right. Morrell will be the next opponent. Now the question is, I wonder if they'll put it on pay-per-view. I don't think they should, but I could see them doing it that way if they put together a good undercard.
Yep.
And who do you think? Well, maybe we'll touch on that later. But I think I give Benavidez the edge early, but Morrell does have that kind of power that
Yeah, he has a fight-changing
can
power.
do something against Benavidez. Because
Mhm.
Benavidez can take some shots, but I don't think he's fought anybody that hits like Morrell.
Mm-hmm.
So
No,
that one will be very interesting. And yes, Morrell did call him out, so let's make sure we point that out.
Yep.
Because he did. He said, "Where's David Benavidez?" And they were pointing to him in the crowd and whatnot. But yeah, that'll be one to look forward to. Let's hope it happens next. I'm all for it. I know you are.
Mhm.
Then we also had Elijah Garcia on the undercard taking on Kevin Salgado. This one was a lot tougher for Elijah than anticipated. How did you see it?
No, I didn't think it was tougher than anticipated. I anticipated Salgado to be tough.
Right.
Salgado came out very hard, but he did slow down, or
Yeah.
Elijah Garcia figured him out. But it was a good fight all throughout. I mean, good experience for Elijah Garcia. Salgado,
Oh, yeah. An opponent like this teaches you a lot.
Yeah.
And Salgado won the first 3, but after that, Elijah, like you said, made adjustments. He started bouncing a little more on his feet and using his distance. And then he started to land just some clean shots on Salgado. Salgado's got one hell of a job because Garcia's got 12 knockouts to 14 fights. And he hit Salgado on the chin more than once. And Salgado did not go down. But Salgado also did say this was like a fight that he felt that he needed to sustain his career. If he in order to sustain his career, he needed to win. And unfortunately, he just fought a better boxer in Elijah Garcia, who's about to turn 20. He says his goal is to become a champion by the time he's 21 at middleweight. I think he can do it because the PBC's got a couple middleweights, and I think they have 1 or 2 that are going to be fighting for a title.
he's not going to beat him. Not yet.
I mean, they're pushing him pretty hard early, so
Yeah.
I'm surprised by that.
It happened just like Rosas did in the UFC, dude. It's just he's young and all this. He's not ready. I don't think he is.
No,
Okay.
I agree. From that performance, like any higher competition, he's not big.
Well, the purpose of fighting guys like this is to learn, and I think he did learn a lot.
Yeah,
and he's
that
going to
he
take
get- that
away
he
a
gets
lot
hit
away from
a
it.
lot.
But keep in mind that this was 9 weeks between fights. So he fought Amir Vidal Vidal, and then he went into Kevin Salgado. Vidal was undefeated, had knockout power. Then he goes into Salgado, who is a very tough fighter. So it's not like he went from easy opponent to easy opponent.
But they don't have any
potentially
significant
tough
wins.
opponent to tough opponent in Salgado.
They don't have any significant wins yet either.
Okay.
I think they were limited.
We'll see. I think is one to watch. It could be a very interesting person. And more importantly, I just want the middleweight division to wake up and be relevant again. And hopefully somebody like this can do that. On top of Charlo, where are you? And when are you going to fight? What the hell's taking so long? It's insane.
Mental issues, man.
Okay, then take the man's belt away. Why does he still have a belt?
Because
although I did just finish saying in
champion.
our previous video that belts don't matter. So
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
There you go.
Who gives a shit?
and Munguia too. Where the hell's Munguia? Middleweight division.
He's
What are
trying to
you
get
doing?
better.
All right.
Again, the middleweight division drives me insane.
All right, let's go to the next fight, which was
Beck the
the
Bully
rematch.
Yes.
versus Gabe Rosado 2.
And went as I
Yeah.
expected. I mean, Rosado had one game plan, catch him with the same right the whole fight. It's just not.
Again, you can't.
And the other guy was ready
That
for
is
it,
disappointing because Gabe Rosado does have the experience where you would think he would have made an adjustment at some point in time. But no,
Beck's too good.
Beck learned his lesson. I still think he's going to get beaten again because of how he throws his punches. Rosado's just been in too many wars. And again, I'll say this: to me, it was a blessing that he didn't fight Zurdo Ramirez.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Because it would have been bad. Beck beat him up pretty damn good, swept it. I mean, good job for Beck because he bounced back from that knockout. He overcame that loss. So we'll see what he can do. Because wasn't this fight? Was it a super middleweight?
168, I want to say.
Yeah, it was a super middleweight. And Beck's, he's a difficult guy, man. I mean, I don't know who he could fight next. That'll be another interesting one to watch because
Zurdo can go down and fight
he's
him.
tough.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, and Rosado retired, so
yeah, and then
I mean,
good
he
for
gave
him.
it his all.
He's
He's put on some great fights. He
Yes,
always fought the
absolutely.
best. Always gave it his all.
Yes.
But yeah, no, it's about time.
Rosado's resume is a great one. Whether it's victories or losses, the man got in there with everybody, man. You gotta respect what he's done in the game of boxing, man. And I'm glad he's hanging it up. It's that time. Most fighters have difficulty with that. I think he knows it's that time. And props to him, man, for being a great fighter, man. And more importantly, pushing that narrative away that a loss basically shuts you down because he had multiple losses and still put on great fights. And again, get rid of that narrative that you have to be undefeated in order to be relevant and all that garbage. And I think we're slowly seeing that being eroded, thankfully.
Yeah, people get better. And then let's jump over to the pond unless we want to talk about another fight.
No. Let's jump over to Cardiff, Wales, where we had Joe Cordina taking on Shavkat Rakhimov.
Dude, look how rough.
Oh, you're right. Damn.
Rakhimov struggled, man.
Holy smokes, you're right.
Yeah, dude, he had bags under his eyes and everything.
Dude, it was a rough looking weight cut for him, looks like. And I think that kind of translated to the fight.
Yeah, he needs to move up. You're right, dang, man.
Yeah,
but 135, man, that's what we forgot to touch on with the Tank Ryan when there's killers at 135. So if Rahkimov moves up, it ain't gonna be easy, but this was a hell of a fight, man.
Best fight of the night.
Oh, absolutely. This was the most competitive fight of the night without a doubt. Once Cordina did that though in the second, I thought the fight was gonna be over.
Yeah, Rahkimov proved us all wrong.
Yes.
And why he did become champion. So it was competitive all throughout. Scorecards were split. So that'll tell you that.
In Wales.
Yeah, in Wales, yeah.
So but props to Cordina. He got his title back. I'm happy for him because again, I didn't like the way he lost his title, but I'm happy that he got his title back. Now we'll see who he takes on at 130 because there's plenty of suitors
Come on,
at
Vaquero.
130. Oh, yeah.
No.
There's plenty.
We can fight Oscar Valdez. Oscar Valdez.
That would be a good
shot.
fight. You're
Come
right.
on. There's a few.
In Europe.
Go to Europe.
In the UK, that would be a great fight. You're right.
Pitbull should move down to 130. He's small.
Yeah, he could.
No,
there's plenty. There's plenty of fights there that can definitely happen and will be a good watch. And of course, like we said, if Rahkimov does move up, I mean, obviously, like John pointed out, maybe he should because
unless Rahkimov had a rematch clause, but I don't.
Right. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Shaki Foster, another one,
just
man.
beat Rey Vargas.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be too bad. Navarrete's got a belt on there?
Hector Luis Garcia.
Yeah, he
is
never
another
lost his
tough
belt. So
fighter.
Luis Garcia, he's still a champion. So, I mean, there's fights there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, Kasachi over there.
Obviously,
I mean,
that's
he's from
I
there.
believe that's the one they're pushing, and it makes sense
Probably okay.
because Archie Sharp isn't as known. So, and he's 34 too. So,
Yeah, no.
in Belfast, that'd be a hell
Okay,
of a
so
fight.
do it in Belfast, do it in Cardiff
Yeah.
again. It'd be good.
Absolutely.
Who'd he lose to? Go down? Right there.
Martin
J.
Ward.
I'm not familiar
Huh.
with him. He's been
24
KO'd
too?
twice.
Oh, Brit.
Yeah.
I thought he was American.
He
Got it.
lost to Azinga Fuzile. Oh, Fuzile's good, though, too. He's from
South
East
Africa.
London. Eastern Cape. Yeah, no, that's cool. Good stuff.
Okay. But no, yeah. Props to Joe Cordina. Again, I'm glad he got his titles back. But yeah, anything else you guys want to add on that?
No,
one?
there was a few other ones, but nothing really of significance, I think. There are a lot of build you up fights, except for Sandy Ryan, I guess. That was
Oh, yes, sorry.
that was a title fight, right?
Yeah,
that was very.
And Sandy Ryan handled the other lady.
Yeah, she did what she had.
Yeah.
She won pretty easy.
Well, no, I got one thing. This knockout of the weekend.
Okay.
And that was Patchy Mix knocking out Rafael Stotts, the Bellator,
man.
Yes.
Hawaii,
Yes.
with the knee from hell.
Man.
I didn't expect this. I didn't, at least not stand up.
Yeah.
No, that caught me off guard because
Oof.
Rafael Stotts is a beast. He just, I mean, that
This
shot landed
was-
perfect.
Man.
Big-
Oof. Man.
Yeah, no, and he won $1 million. He won the tournament. Good for him, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Patchy Mix. There's some good fights to be made now with Patchy Mix as the champ. So.
Right. Dude, yeah, that was one hell of a.
And Aaron Pico was there. He won this fight, but I think he injured himself again.
Yeah.
Sadly. Yeah, no, that was really it for the weekend.
Yeah.
For Saturday.
Yeah, because the UFC, it was
I mean, we got Sergey, right? Sergey,
everybody's the UFC propaganda machine is working. They're saying that he's a harder puncher than Ngannou.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
come
not
on.
true.
Yeah.
Did they say that?
Yeah,
Of course,
'cause
they're
there's-
gonna fucking try to replace Ngannou, but that's not.
That's so unfortunate. I don't like that they.
But
do
no,
that
we
to
have a big
Francis.
UFC coming up soon as well. So
Yes,
we
sir.
should be seeing that. That's gonna be no, not Song versus Simon. What's the?
Yeah, it's still good. I'm excited for that fight. I think Simone wins, but that fight's gonna be good on this weekend coming up.
Hey, anything else, Chris?
No, that's
Nope.
I think that's
That-
it.
yeah,
We
that
covered
covers
the
everything.
weekend. So please like, subscribe, comment. We would appreciate it. Hit
Yes,
the little
sir.
bell notification, and we'll see you.
And check out our other social media.
Oh yeah, we have everything. We'll see you soon. Everything's gonna be linked.
Thanks, guys.
All right, just bleed.